anymore. You have to drive far to get anywhere. So as soon as I get back to the property, I really gotta hustle. I got a lot of content I need to film today. Let's get to it. We're back to the property. Now, I won't be using any of those tile supplies today, but now that I've picked them up, I will save myself a trip into Tucson tomorrow. But I got myself some extra boards. I gotta get busy. Get my work site set up now. I also picked out a comment that I want to reply to on TikTok, so I gotta find a good opportunity to get that filmed today. I'm pretty sure I wore this t-shirt yesterday, which I have to change into now because I was in the process of filming my window trim video. So to give everybody the impression that it was all filmed in one day, it's also hot as hell, so I gotta take this hoodie off. But now things get a little bit tricky because I need to use this camera to film for my own YouTube video. So I'll probably take a break from the day in the life right now. I'll do what I have to do, and I'll see you back in a few hours. I took these two buckets apart, and I found $100 at the bottom of this one. Don't know where it came from.
I don't think that's real.
Doesn't look, I don't know.
No.
Is it?
Probably just drugged on or something.
Oh, yeah, it is fake. What the fuck? I promise it's not mine. I finished up the window casing video, so we're back. Right now, I'm trying to stage my TikTok video. I have a rough idea of what I'll be doing, so you guys will see the behind the scenes there. If you watched the last YouTube video, that'll probably look familiar. So that's what I just finished up right now. We're still moving now. I need to get my second set of microphones because I still need to be mic'd up for this day in the life, but my TikTok is going to require me to have a second pair. Let's get that going. Okay, there it is. I don't think anyone will notice on TikTok. Check. 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 Okay, that works. Now, I need one more case of tile. You ready? We're staying on TikTok, bro. That's fine. But how are you gonna watch me lay this beautiful, premium, beautiful porcelain matte tile? You ever seen Schluter Dietra installed in a chicken coop? I bet not, and you never will, because you're not subbed to YouTube. Okay. Staying on TikTok, bro. Well, that's fine, but how are you gonna watch me lay this beautiful matte porcelain tile if you're... We're staying on TikTok, bro. Well, that's just fine, but how are you going to watch me lay this beautiful matte porcelain tile if you're not beautiful? How are you? Well, that's fine, but you're not going to be able to watch me lay this beautiful porcelain... Another. We're staying on TikTok, bro. Well, that's fine, but you're not going to be able to watch me lay this beautiful matte porcelain tile. You ever seen Schluter Dietra installed in a chicken coop? I bet not, and you never will because you're not subbed to the YouTube. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, time to move this. We got our first clip. Could have made the roof a little taller for myself. I guess you don't want to watch me install my light fixture, my outlet, my switch, my light switch, my outlet. And I guess you don't want to watch me install my dimmer switch, my outlet, and my light fixture, but that's all right. Ugh. I think I cut it in time. That video's out right now on TikTok, or that video's out right now. That video's out right now on YouTube, but you're stuck here on TikTok. Ooh, what a shame. Well, at least Well, at least until Congress bans this app in the U.S., and then where are you going to go? And then where are you going? And then where are you going? Well, what a shame. Well, at least until Congress bans this app in the U.S., then where are you going to head? Actually, I feel like I should grab something maybe out of here. Well, at least until Congress bans the app in the U.S., but after that, where are you going? But after that, then where are you going? But after that, shit. I don't know. Where are you going after that? I mean, without our daily dose of TikTok, nothing's left. I have nothing. I mean, without TikTok, I have nothing. No way to escape my sad reality, so we have no choice but to go to another platform. Gotta clean, prep for tile. suffocation. No breathing. Don't give a fuck if I don't know the rest. I've done it for fun for years. Yeah, I enjoy making content. You know, even if it's not. Even national splinters. Prepare first. I enjoy. Or I'll stay optimistic. We're staying on TikTok. But there's no reason not to prepare for the worst, especially when it comes to the U.S. government. Oh, yeah. The only reason I clean is if it's 100% necessary. Okay, next line. Besides, despite my grievances with short-form content at the moment, I still enjoy making videos. If you haven't noticed, I like challenge. So starting with a new platform, making longer videos, it's fun for me. Maybe. So I'll see you guys over on YouTube. So I'll see you guys over on my YouTube. Why won't this fucking start? Oh, this is shit. So I'll see you guys over on the YouTube. Or not. Doesn't really matter. I think we got it. Now I just have to edit. And, yeah. Sure, that's all right. I had to reshoot. YouTube. YouTube. And I suppose you have no interest in seeing me install the dimmer switch now, madam. Okay, let's watch. Oh. Not for the resource into a chicken coop, and I don't even have a highlight plane. Either since the last time you saw me, I finished the spackling. I did a bulk of the painting on the interior of the coop, and today we got to change it out. That almost fun to do. That's just notched out. I did my TikTok, or did my window casing video. Thank you, Rose. Now, we're going to get dinner. Wait, was my microphone plugged in yet?
Rouse's Markets is voted best grocery store year after year. Thank you for choosing us best grocery store on the Gulf Coast.
And Mississippi, Alabama,
Louisiana. 1 million customers a week can't be wrong.
We stopped at this general store to get Lamar some beans because that's all she can eat out here. But I'm going to get the real dinner at Nico's. It's one of the only restaurants that I can go to out here. There's only maybe 2 of them. So more often than not, I'm eating dinner here at Nico's Taco Shop.
Hi, can I have you?
Hey, can I get the number 11 carne asada, unsweetened iced tea with that, and I'll do 1 fish taco.
How many?
That's it.
I'm a little out of shape. I can probably bang out maybe 10 or 15.
They're the best. It's like a mix of barbecue.
Hang on. I got you.
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
Package acquired. Now, I park here. Make sure my microphone's connected, okay? Now I get in the bag, right? Oh.
There you go.
This ain't the regular fish
Woo.
taco. My goodness. Deep down. This isn't a fish taco. It's like machaca. It's like a shredded beef. Or carnitas, I'm not sure. But, I'm not mad about it, but I don't know. That's what happens. New guy doesn't know what's up. We'll see. We'll see.
That was probably like 12 solid. 3. Yeah. We're gonna say I'm out of shape.
Doesn't hit the same.
Construction content, more property updates. I'll see you on YouTube.
Yeah, you're right, but
On TikTok, bro. Well, that's
how many other people can just bang them out like that on a whim, you know?
TikTok videos posted
Most people are just fat, lazy
now.
fucks.
I gotta wait for that, and then I gotta go live. So, because that's how how I make the majority of my money these days. It's how I'm paying for most of this. It's life. Time for my second burrito.
Do you want burrito? Whoa, where'd all that juice come from?
Well, since you're here, why don't you consider subscribing? You know, who knows, man? You might be able to talk me into doing some crazy shit in the future. You never know. Yeah, man. Deep South Louisiana. How about you? Where you from?
I use up the rest of spicy adobo. Ooh, under wrap. Oh, it's a little crunchy. Let it sit too long. Sorry.
Oh yeah, deep South.
Okay. Chipotle skills.
Welcome to flavor country. Now this is what Lamar ate. Some black beans, spinach, because she's allergic to everything.
Not many health food options here in 3 Points. Well, we're live.
Oh, Portugal.
This is where I'm gonna
Western
spend
Europe
the
next to
next,
Spain.
I
Nice,
don't know,
nice.
2 to 4 hours.
Well,
Typically more, but
welcome to the stream, man. We ain't doing nothing but just chilling, watching TV. Nothing going
if
on.
you're new to the stream,
I
I'll
appreciate
just
you
ask for
stopping
your
in.
username or your real name on my leg.
I had somebody from Australia come in
No
yesterday,
pressure. Okay,
so
I have a rough
it's pretty
idea.
cool to be
Yes,
chatting with people from around the world.
I think I'm just leaving it like that. It's so small. It's like if I add too much.
If you don't mind, man, hit that like button, man.
Like I drift. Here you
Also
go.
subscribe, you
Got
know.
like a little
It
flowery,
helps.
Circular.
You're not obligated, but
That's it for the
I would
stream.
appreciate
I
it.
spent about 3 hours on TikTok Live. It went very well. So thanks to everybody who showed up as always. I guess that's a night. That's
ooh, I ain't gonna lie, man. Push-ups got my
some spicy coffee.
you woke me up, dude. Got my blood pumping.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Ooh, maybe that's what I need. A little outside motivation from complete strangers. And get your fat ass up and do some push-ups, bitch. Got it. Let's not overdo it though, okay? I just ate. Five viewers. That can't be right. That's gotta be 5 phantoms. Well, if you are real people, y'all are awesome. Hey, thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. Oh, yeah, I feel you, man. Yeah, drink plenty of fluids, get plenty of rest, man. I wasn't feeling too good a couple days ago myself, man. I woke up in the middle of the night with a really bad headache, and it kept on throughout the entire day, and then I was just decided to lay down and maybe I could sleep it off, but it didn't happen. I just ended up laying in bed for 1 or 2 days, but it eventually subsided. Sometimes I don't drink enough water too, so maybe that played a part in it. I be drinking the shit out of these energy drinks, man, which I know are not good for me, but you know, what can you do? But hey, man, I do appreciate you motivating me to get off this goddamn bed and do some exercise, man. That actually felt good. I hope you get better soon, brother. And thank you for the sub. Just almost sleeping in my bed, and then I found you. Yeah, man, I ain't doing nothing exciting. I'm trying to make this a full-time thing so I could maybe, one day, get monetized and do better stuff. Right now, it is what it is. I'm doing what I can with what little I have, But I do aspire to do great things and, put out better content. So I mean that is my goal. I don't want to be stuck, doing the whole 9 to 5 thing. But right now, I don't have much, so I make do with what I have. If there's anyone else in the chat, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. It helps. Welcome, indeed. I'm going to the gym 6 times per week. Now I'm starting in kickboxing tomorrow. What do you do? I was a butcher, a meat cutter. I dabbled in some electrical work, mostly just manual labor type things. I've never had desk jobs or anything like that. It's always been manual labor. Kickboxing, huh? Yeah, I did a little boxing, when I was a teenager, but it was never a prolonged thing. It was just a couple of months, just enough to, if anybody ever stepped to me, I can defend myself if I need to, but not good enough to ever join a league or get in a ring. Although that'd be fucking sick, man. I gave up smoking. I smoked cigarettes for 25 years, man. I know it don't look it, but I'm almost 40. And I smoked for 25 plus years, man. And just it was probably a little more than a year ago. I said, fuck it, man. I couldn't run a block without feeling like I was gonna collapse, from just my chest. Couldn't breathe. And I just knew my lungs were just fucked, man. I just knew it. I just, without even going to a doctor, I just knew that my lungs were just coated in that fucking cigarette tar, man. And I'd wanted to quit smoking cigarettes for so long and just never could. And just for whatever reason, could call it divine intervention, whatever, man. I just said, fuck it, man. I have a 10-year-old daughter. I want to be around for her. I don't want to. I don't want to be one of those suckers, man, that gets taken out early because he was too stupid to give up something that was killing him every day. Fuck that. I ain't no weak bitch, man. Oh, you start kickboxing tomorrow? Hell yeah, dude. Hey, man, it wasn't always like that, man. And I have really bad days all the time. But when it comes to things like that, like your health, it should be obvious. But for so many years, it wasn't. I was just, it was a disease, man, and I just didn't know how to get rid of it. I didn't know how to cure myself, and little did I know that it was just as easy as saying, man, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, you're inhaling carcinogens and poisons, and you're just killing yourself. You know, these cigarette companies don't give two shits about me, so why should I give two shits about them? I was addicted to opiates for many years as well, and at the end of the day, I finally came to terms with the fact that same thing that applied to the cigarette companies applied to that drug dealer I was getting my shit from. If I OD'd and died, do you think she'd give a shit? Hell no, man. She'd go into the next fucking schmuck that she could dupe into poisoning themselves, man. So one day, man, after going through, horrible DTs of just detoxing because I didn't have anything, picked up the phone, man, and I ended up in a rehab in Florida, and I've been clean ever since, man. Now it's like it's just the drugs are that's no longer an issue. The issue now is like fighting off those cigarette cravings because that's a whole nother demon, bro. But hell yeah, man. And for the longest time I was just susceptible to dumb bullshit. Look how easy it was for you to get me to knock out some push-ups. Like some random motherfucker comes on here is like, do some push-ups. I got you. Of course, that's a little bit different, because that's beneficial to my health. But you know, ironically, my brother was the one that got me hooked on pain pills and shit and smoking and he don't smoke anymore. He still does the pain pills and everything, but that shit's not worth it, man. Like I said, I have a daughter. I have a family. I want to be here for my family. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's a struggle. I had these demons in my head, just like so many other people. But we have to do what we got to do, man. Life doesn't stop for us. Life goes on. Yeah, you too, man. It's that's a whole nother level, man, doing kickboxing and stuff like that. And that takes a lot of discipline. It's one thing to hit the gym every day and lift the weights and do the cardio and everything, it just becomes second nature. But when you're taking shots from another human being, man, that's a whole nother ball game. You feel me? So kudos to you as well, bro. I hope you stick it out. Maybe one day, bro, I'll turn on the TV and Spanula. I guess I'm not sure I'm not sure how to pronounce your tag, but maybe I'm gonna turn on the TV one day, bro. I'm gonna see you up there just throwing bows, man. We'll see. Just remember me, man. Just remember me. If I ever hit it big, man, I remember the little people that backed me, man. Just know that. I'm not shallow. I don't forget those, man, that are loyal to me. Unfortunately, the loyalty is a dying thing nowadays, So people that, show me respect and, look out for me, I look out for them. I have a very small circle of people that I mess with, and when I say very small, like 2 people. I'm also on Twitch as well. I do a lot. I game a lot as well. Obviously, I'm a gamer. I love gaming. So I got a Twitch. I tried doing an IRL stream earlier, but I decided to cut it off. I figured I could maybe have a bigger engagement here on YouTube, because especially with that whole Dr. Disrespect shit that happened recently, man, and with Twitch being all shady, I don't know, man. I don't really trust it. No, I'm doing it for you. Hell yeah, bro. I mean, oh yeah, yo, you're a kid, bro. I'm gonna be 40 in like 2-3 years, bro. Yeah, I've got years on you, man. You starting at a young age, man. Keep that shit up, dude. You get really experienced with that, man, and you can pass that on to somebody else, End of the month, I am really enjoying your talking. I feel like you're me, but you need a little push to get. Yeah, man, don't we all, bro? I've kind of had to figure a lot of shit out on my own, bro. I've had to follow my ass so many times. I still fuck up every day, man. I still make poor choices. I still say to myself, the fuck is wrong with you, man? You've been doing this how long? And you haven't fucking learned yet, man? Sometimes it takes an entire lifetime, man. And some people go their entire life and still don't ever get it, But I appreciate the compliment, man. I hope you stick through it. I hope you stick with the whole kickboxing thing, because that's a hell of a discipline to have, and it's good for your overall health as well. Get that blood pumping. I appreciate you motivating me, man, to get off the bed. I literally just knocked back 2 chicken biscuits, bro, seconds before you messaged me. So I was my food was still going down when I got on the floor and hit a couple push-ups. Like I said, I'm out of shape. I haven't really been doing my cardio like I was, I've fallen off a little bit, but it was nice to get down there and knock a few out. Even if they weren't perfect form, I managed to knock out a few. Yep. And age don't mean nothing, man. I can learn something from you. I don't know what you've been through. What message? Oh no, nice try. Nah, man, it's Sunday, bro. Look, you catch me tomorrow, man, we'll do a whole regimen, man. I'll bite my lip and give it hell. Not today though. You lucky you got those out of me. I started sweating just doing those few. But tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow, if you come through, because I'm gonna try and do a little stream every day. You build up an audience, Like I said, I want to get this monetized. That's the goal. So, tell your friends, let them know, hey, man, I've been watching this crazy white boy from the States, man. Why don't y'all check him out? He's good people. It helps. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to check my settings because it said this message is held for review. Why? Because you said shut up and do some more. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check my settings. But yeah, man. Look, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, and make sure you're getting plenty of rest, dude. Especially with that whole COVID thing, man. Everybody. It seems like everybody's getting sick more often now, and I don't want to get into the whole politics of that, but just keep yourself hydrated. Good people, man. I like you. Yeah, this is my breakfast. Okay. Hey, look, man. Nobody calls me by my actual name, which is Eric. Everybody calls me E-Money. All right, that's been my nickname since I was a kid. So just call me E-Money. All right. No. I used to review 1 year ago when I wasn't at the gym. I was doing full range of motion push-ups every single day. I was doing 368 was my max thing. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I go through these spurts, man, where something gets me motivated, and then I just start doing them. I just start working out, and then I get in my head for whatever reason. I was smoking a lot of weed for a long time, so that also played a part. It's hard to be smoking weed and watching your diet, So I don't smoke anymore. So I've gotten better at controlling my my calorie intake. But just a couple of days ago, that's why this is so ironic because just a couple of days ago I started getting back into doing push-ups. I'm probably doing maybe 16, 17 right now each day, and just slowly building up because like I said, I haven't been doing anything, so I've gotten a little lazy. My body's gotten a little lazy, so I need to temper myself again. It's gonna take. I'm in a solid month. I'm gonna do push-ups every single day, right? And mark my words, in a month, I'll be able to. I promise you, I'll be able to bang out 20 of them straight. Mark my words. That's my goal. Since you got me motivated to get off my ass and do some exercise randomly, in a month's time, 30 days from today, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna knock out 20 straight push-ups for you, homie. So what y'all got going on in Portugal? Like, what do you do in your off time? Like, you got any hobbies or any besides the kickboxing thing, which you haven't started yet? Like, do you draw? You play music? I like to draw. I've been an artist my entire life. I'm kind of falling off the past couple of years. I really need to get back into it, but that's my thing, and I love music. I don't know how to play, but I just love music. Life would be so much worse without music. The world would be a terrible place without music. I see two people in here. If there is another person in here, don't be shy. You could say hello. I don't bite. We looking to build a little community in here, man. Build up a family. trying to make some friends, man. That's all. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to. Yeah. After this stream, I'm gonna have to go check my settings. 'Cause I can't be having like messages being held just for just some cuss words, man. I'm a grown ass man. Hey, tomorrow I'll do it. I'll do it now. Why you don't want?
Before we lay down our matte porcelain tile, however, we need to prep the substrate. In my case, that's an OSB
Nice,
subfloor.
dude.
Then we need to install an underlayment. I like Schluter products. That's why I'll be.
Yeah, I know. I didn't come on the stream to work out, you know. But the least I could do is give you my word that in 30 days time, that's gonna be proof enough that I can knock out 20 of them straight. So at least give me that. You know what? Since you said that, I'm gonna knock out another 10.
Tile in my temporary bedroom / construction office / future chicken coop. Before we lay down our matte porcelain tile, however, we need to prep the substrate. In my case, that's an OSB subfloor. Then we need to install an underlayment. I like Schluter products. That's why I'll be using Vitra. But there's many different types of substrates, underlayments, and waterproofing membranes. So please, the key to good tile.
All right, so we'll say I did 12 the first time because we'll just say 3 of them didn't count because I was just starting to wear out towards the end. I did another 10. All right, so that we'll say that's 22 right there. All right. Now I don't want to be wore out for the whole stream, so chill, man, just chill. All right. You need to take your ass to sleep and get some rest because of your sick ass. Drink some water. Get you some vitamin C. Eat an orange, man. You know what to say? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Whew. Shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My arms were a little shaky on the last 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, you know what? If you come back in tomorrow, man, I'll do another set. I'll give you my word. You come back in tomorrow, I'll give you another set.
Welcome to Tuesdays with Stories. Hit her in the face with a surfboard, and then the duck fell out of his bag. Surf up.
You have Twitch or anything? Do you stream? Do you game?
Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro. That's all I know how to do. Great, good to be here. Welcome to Tuesdays with Stories. Hit her in the face with a surfboard, and then the duck fell out of his bag. Surf's up. And she didn't even.
How do you pronounce that? Is it spinula? Number 1, spinula. Number 2, spinula.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
Is it either one of those, spinula or spinula? You should not do it because I'm watching this on.
Holy shit. Hey, folks, let me paint a picture here.
Oh yeah, of course. But you know what? Having some outside motivation, man, don't hurt. You know, sometimes that's what you need is a little extra push. Okay, spinula. All right, for sure.
We're in Tampa, Florida.
St. Pete.
Yeah, it's always easier to, you know, when you got somebody behind you, you know, backing you. Like, man, get your weak ass up and better finish that shit. You know, stuff like that, man. Sometimes that's all the dude needs, bro, is to hear one of his boys telling him, Man, get your ass up.
Steakhouse tonight. I mean,
We ain't done with this shit.
I mean, do we just tell the story or do we?
So I appreciate that.
There's gonna be a very special episode.
But look, just know this, bro. You got a complete stranger to fucking knock out 20 fucking push-ups, and you didn't even get out of bed to do it.
Right.
This is a big episode. We're gonna bring in some guests, which I know you hate, and you'll hate these. These are low power guests. Low profile.
Well, I mean, let's
You didn't answer my question. Do you game or anything? Do you do Twitch or anything? Do you stream?
5 days. I'm impotent. I'm drunk. We're doing it though. We're doing it for the group.
Everybody's mad at us right now.
Yes, they're all sitting in the pool below us.
Right now.
One guy's cooking. I think
About gaming, I used to play a lot a few years ago, but now games look all the yeah. I feel that, bro.
You gotta see him shirtless.
Especially Call of Duty, man.
Hey, look at this is big.
I can't tell you how many times recently within the past couple of months I've uninstalled and reinstalled Call of Duty just because of how toxic it is. You know, how like people are just exploiting the game, and you're right, dude. I grew up gaming, bro. Back in the day, you know, with the first Atari, man. Some of y'all don't know about that Atari, or the original Nintendo, or the Super Nintendo. You might know about the Super Nintendo. Like that was back when games were games, man. You know, with the whole online multiplayer boom, man. It just, I don't know.
We sent Mark down to Peru to get it. And,
Oh, okay, that's all good.
We're sun-kissed. I mean,
Yeah,
2 straight hours, I think, today.
I don't know, man. The industry's, I feel like the industry's reached the plateau, man. Like, how much better can the graphics be, you know? How much more realistic can you make it? I mean, the next thing to happen is probably gonna be like, you ever seen that movie, Ready Player One, where you like basically are like jacked in, like 24/7, and it, you know, the video game just becomes your real life, man. That's the only other thing I can see happening, you know. And you're already seeing it with the Apple Vision goggles and everything, or people walking around out in public like scrolling on stuff that nobody else can see. I saw that's it's gonna get crazy, bro. Watch. But as far as like graphics and stuff, man, I don't know how much farther you can go.
Talk about the titty bar we went to yesterday called Mermaids.
Yeah, you don't have to have Twitch, you know. I was just wondering.
I mean, it should be called Serpents. Like, it is
serpents. I heard the word serpents. I read the Bible in
You got Facebook, man? You got me on Facebook too.
in 8th grade.
Same thing. E-money, you heard, all one word.
Yeah.
And we knew it was told to us that this.
But
was
if
the
not, it's all
city
good. I got Twitter as well, but I'm back and forth on Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it.
Maybe a little dingleberry.
And we walk in, and the Washington Redskins offensive line is just sitting there in bikinis with black eyes.
You speak fluent English? I mean, obviously you're typing. I don't know if you have like a translator type of app or something that does it for you, but
Familiar with them. But yeah, it was rough.
I always had so much respect for people that from other countries that learn another language.
This sounds like we're always joking.
Here in Europe, I've never seen someone using Apple Vision. Maybe because I'm from a not that rich country, but that thing, yeah, I think it's a bad idea. It's a cool concept and everything, but I don't know, man.
The silhouettes on the bathroom.
Yeah, but I heard. I mean, you may not come from a wealthy country, but I mean, Portugal's beautiful though. At least parts that I've seen on the internet or on TV and everything. Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's what's up.
Like slicker boots.
I think they were like Nazi.
I think we as Americans are too arrogant when it comes to stuff like that. We need to, you know, it's learning another language is not easy, man.
No.
You know, I know some Spanish numbers, you know, like I know very, very basic stuff. I couldn't knock out a whole sentence. I couldn't hold a conversation with you, you know. But I also have ADHD, ADD. I'm a little bipolar. I have a hard time focusing. I have the attention span of a puppy, you know.
bouncer of a strip club comes out and sees us leaving. And
But that's
goes,
good, man. We
"Here
need
to
more
go."
people like
Yeah,
you.
and he gave us Rex. He told us
Teach this
another
new
place to
generation
go.
that's coming up, man. Because what
Really,
I'm
so
seeing,
maybe
bro, is
one of the fat lady, I think she
the
was the
future
nose
looks
guard.
grim.
Wait, it doesn't
At
matter
least
what
here in the
that-
States, man. I mean, this,
Well, the shoulder pads. So there's one-
like, we're surrounded by a bunch of candy-ass kids, man, who don't want to do shit.
That's my biggest fantasy, but it's not from, Bruce Smith. Yeah, Bruce. But yeah, so of course.
Ain't that right, baby?
Party fashion.
Yeah.
The gang.
I'm live streaming on YouTube. I'm talking to the homie Spinula from Portugal.
His tiny dick and hit him.
He got me to knock out 20 push-ups.
They bring a lawn chair up on stage, and you go, "Oh, this will be fun. I'll get lap
That's what you've
dances
been
from,
Yeah.
these gals." And it just escalated where they took all their childhood out and
That's
all
my old
the
lady.
guys, and they beat the shit out of me with a belt. Well, I think because they're making, $1.50 an hour over there, because nobody's sitting there. So and I talked to the guy after. The manager guy, the black door guy who sent us to a better place. Yes.
Yeah, where he's from, he has to take English classes, like, to learn how to speak English. I'm telling him, like, how hard. Don't come on camera, cause
I'm not.
yeah. But I'm like telling how we don't respect the fact that, like, people come from other countries and have to learn the English language. That shit's hard. But I'm telling him I just don't have the attention span for it.
Man, Brianna been trying to learn Spanish.
You should try. Well, they've got that app Babbel, which supposedly really works.
Babbel?
Yeah, it's called Babbel. It's an app that's specifically catered to teaching people how to speak other languages.
Yeah, because we want to know what people are saying just to get like, why talking shit or not.
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of Spanish people that live around me, and being the only white boy in this complex, sometimes I wonder if they're talking shit about me. So it would help if I could speak Spanish, so I can know what they were saying. Now, obviously, I know certain things like gringo, that's white boy or white man, whatever. But stuff like that, I would like to know. I'm sure they're not, but you never know.
I would not trade places for $1 million. And they're all laughing. They're like, "Where are you going?" When I was like, "All right."
Yeah. There's a huge Spanish population around me.
I get it. It's for the fun of the group.
We're the only white family here, and there's a black family across the parking lot. Everyone else is either from, I assume, Venezuela, Mexico. I assume, like, mostly South American. But most of them don't speak a lick of English.
Which is like, even the names are sexy.
They probably know, like, as much as I do for Spanish, just enough to get themselves in some trouble maybe, or basic hello and stuff like that. But to be bilingual, man, I always respect people that are bilingual, because it's a hell of a talent, man.
No problem. But hey, I forgot to
Should check out some of the podcasts I watch. I don't know what you guys have over there, but have you heard of Mr. Ballin? I don't know if you're into short stories, like scary stories and stuff, man. He's huge here in the States, man. Mr. Ballin. I'm sure you have to have heard of him. He's so popular. He also has his channel dubbed in Spanish as well. I watch The Golden Hour. Most of the stuff that I watch are like comedians. I follow a lot of comedians. Tuesdays with Stories, who I'm watching now. Mark Norman and Joe List. Mark Norman's from my state. He's from Louisiana. Joe List is from New York. But yeah, I'm really into the comedian world. I love it. I've never been to a comedy show, but
yeah, sold out. The shows are great, the crowds are great, and we did a final show. Kreischer shows up, Tampa local, boy makes good. And the crowd went apeshit.
So I mean, what's your plan, man? I know you said here in Europe I've never seen someone using Apple Vision, maybe because I'm from. I mean, do you ever? I mean, do you plan on staying in Portugal or like indefinitely, or do you plan on ever venturing out elsewhere? If you ever make it to the States, man, come holla at your boy.
Swastika coasters. What do we stickers.
I know some things about American politics. Yeah. I don't get into the politics, man. It's especially with the way things are now, man. It's scary, dude. Our country is in trouble, man. I know some things about American politics and the problems you need to lead with, and some of it is why would anyone think about that? It's ridiculous. No, I pretend to move to the USA, actually. You pretend? And some of it is. Oh, dude, don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted, man. I love my country. I consider myself blessed to be born here, because I know there are a lot of other places in the world that don't have any of the freedoms that we have. I feel for a lot of these other places and a lot of these people that don't have the luxuries that we have. Which also pisses me off because we take that shit for granted. This could all end tomorrow. That's what people don't understand. Yeah, you have all of these freedoms now, man, but at any given moment, man, it could all come crashing, man. Some crazy person decides to hit the nuke button, and just ends it all, We think we like to think we're the major superpower, and we may have the toys and the military and everything, but the way life is right now, man, is other countries. I can understand why they'd be laughing at us right now. The shit that's going on, man, it's like a circus. Well, you know what? If you ever make it to the States, man, you're more than welcome in my home. Come by, man. We'll make you a meal. We'll feed you. We'll take care of you. We're not all assholes. Some of us are, but we're not all assholes. We do have some good people. But yeah, again, don't get it twisted. I love America. I love my country. I just don't like a lot of things that we stand for currently. We're pushing a scary narrative, man. You know what? Let's just change the subject. Policy. I don't like talking politics and stuff like that. Let's keep it positive. But yeah, you ever make it out here, man? You come see me, man.
I was pretty tuned up. We jump in a van of some kind and go here. Is that right?
It's the longest conversation I've had with anybody on here, so I appreciate the engagement. Yo, if there's anybody else in the chat, man, don't be shy, man. Drop a line, say hello. Give me a wave or something. Let me know you're there. If not, it's all good.
And then we came to the house. The house is insane. I mean, you can see it. We're right on the beach. There's a hot tub down there. 2 pools next to each other. Yep. Walk to the beach. Yes. And how about this?
Also, make sure you guys
I slept in. You slept in.
Make sure you guys hit the like button. It really helps. It helps get this out to other people. We're trying to build a little community here, so. I do love America, but I feel so bad about the way it's going. But if you want to, let's change topics. Yeah, let's just keep it positive, But I appreciate that, man. No, man, I don't like bullshitters. If you're gonna tell me something, man, just tell me straight up. That's probably gotten me in a lot of trouble, actually, because I'm very opinionated about certain things, and man, I'll pop off like that, man. I'm a loyal dude. Probably too loyal sometimes, but I wish there was more of that.
Wow. Into the ocean. I asked Joe this morning, I go, hey man, I'm scared. I know you love the ocean. Would you mind?
See, I respect the fact that you have such a good head on your shoulder at such a young age, man.
Ari came
You know, you
out,
probably
it
come
was-
from
it was built,
a
man.
rougher background than I do.
Is
You
it
know.
the drowning?
Well, I
Is
guess
it
it
the
depends,
sea
man. I
monsters?
grew up.
Is it
I didn't grow up in
hoses?
the most
What
positive
happened to
environment
make you
either,
scared of the water?
He has a
but
sea
as
monster.
far as like the actual way of life, man, it's probably been rougher for you,
All of it, man. And just,
you know, and which, you know,
you
I
can't see the
I give you that much more
bottom,
respect, man, to have that mentality at such a young age and to have lived
I hear you.
in whatever whatever situation you've lived in.
I hate when people are like.
You say you come from a poor country, man, so I mean, I assume things are not, you know, gravy over there. I'm sure you have good things as well. I'm not saying that, you know, everything's terrible, you know. I'm sure y'all have fun shit over there, just like we have fun stuff over
You
here.
gotta do the stingray shuffle, which I was trying to tell the Rosie, thought I was fucking with her.
Portugal, that's
When you don't pick your feet up and step.
which place has the giant statue on the mountain? Is that Portugal or is that Brazil?
The urination.
I think that's Brazil.
Piss on it, which is a myth. Really? Yeah, that was debunked.
Oh, no
People
kidding.
just want to get pissed on.
But
Not a
anyways,
bad way to get that going, I guess.
so Chris is in the ocean for the first time in his life.
Can I, any natural body of water, I've never.
Aren't y'all like close by?
No, I've
I met
never.
2 Americans once at a local shop, and they were so friendly. I do feel Americans are. Yeah, we have good people, but unfortunately, man, we have a lot of terrible fucking assholes, man. A lot of idiots, man. Of course, people around the world are gonna look at us like we're douchebags, man. We've got stupid fucking people representing. I don't know. If you're talking about Cristo Redentor, yeah, I guess that's it's like a giant statue of like Christ, I think, on a mountainside. It's really well known. I guess it is Brazil. What is Portugal most known for? Like, if like I came to your country, what would be the first thing you'd be like? You gotta check this out. This is what we're the most known for. If you haven't tried this, you gotta try it. Like, what's that one thing? Like I mean, are y'all like a big seafood economy?
It's like the world's vagina. It's wet, it's warm,
Salty.
salty.
Big fish smell.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, man.
There's a lot of people in it.
Yeah, it's where we came from. You're right, man.
And also, like, if I came to your town, would I be welcomed, or would I be like, would like people look at me like, what's the white boy doing here? He don't belong here, or would I be welcomed? You know, I've always wanted to travel. I've always wanted to travel the world.
Coastline in California.
And that's where all the toothpicks come from.
More coastline than California. But, what was I going to say? So, I had a good
The heels, the
first
ocean.
natural body of water.
What about the no swimming? Is that real?
No.
All right. Can you swim?
I cannot.
Ah.
But it's not as prevalent as it
I
used to be.
see.
Yeah.
It's just such a fascinating thing because it's all you gotta do is this.
Yeah, but it's access to pools. How
That's
could you
what it
learn to
is.
swim whenever we got into yeah, with drain them?
And
Or you
Mr.
can't go
Rogers
to the
dock, they threw bleach in there.
you can't go to the beach. It's like y'all can't swim. Y'all wouldn't want to swim.
Right.
You ever have, Ari just walked by. We could upgrade guests.
And you should.
Ari.
We're like a retired running back.
Where are you gonna be at the helium?
Oh yes,
Oh,
August
that shit.
26 and 27. St. Louis Helium, come see me. Let's sell it out.
Hell yeah, St. Louis.
Portugal.
Go see 'em.
One thing. That's
That's
hard. I love a lot of things about my country. History is probably one of the best parts. Food is awesome. Have you ever heard of pastel de nata?
He prefers
No, what's that?
But yeah. We'll get some people out there.
Hell yeah, man. School me. Learn me some stuff.
Maybe I'll grab somebody.
Yeah. Tonight I think
I'm free. I'll have a lot of
Can I
stuff.
say, I'm glad to be here, man. Congratulations on getting married. This is fucking dope. The house is amazing.
Thank
Had a
you.
great time, man.
Thank you. Glad you came.
Did I say that right? Pastel de nata?
And I was like, no, it'll be okay, and I won.
You ain't trolling me, huh? You better not have me saying some offensive shit.
Yeah. Now I heard that Michael will sunburn, which I didn't know until recently.
Sure. Yeah, it just doesn't look as
horrific, dramatic.
Like how you can't tell when you're ashy, you can't tell where it's coming from.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's
good.
the thing.
That's a good
There
comparison.
you go.
But I think you're less risk of sun cancer, or what? Sun cancer, fucking
Cancer.
Now,
bladder
we're worried about police beating down on us, not the sun.
There you go.
We talked. By the way, we went out for a little.
Oh yeah, well I'm always about some good food, man. I'm not big on seafood though. I'm not a big seafood guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of food are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Just about, did y'all already talk about going out fishing?
No, we haven't talked about
geez,
fishing
I
at
forgot
all.
about that.
We were on different boats.
Oh, I can't describe it, huh? But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a sweet. Oh, it's like a candy or something, or like a pastry or a candy or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
That's what killed it for us, man. We don't like
It's really
pork
tasty.
Yeah, you
Everyone
never
loves
see
it.
black people on cruises.
I'm gonna check it out.
That's the history.
Yeah,
You know,
so.
they're
They're
gonna
welcome back.
Right. I actually already.
Yeah, see, I'm from
But yeah.
New Orleans,
Going on.
New Orleans,
Awesome. We were in different boats.
and
Captain,
We had a great
we're known for like crawfish,
touched me a little too much.
and
Yeah, no, yeah, buddy.
we're really well known for Roman candy,
People want to show that
which
they're
is
not
like it's like it's kind of like Laffy Taffy, like a taffy,
That's, I think it's 19.
but it comes in like vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate flavors.
Just being like.
And we're also known for pralines. I love me some pralines, man.
It'd be so easy to
But-
be a hero then.
We're
But now
huge
people
crawfish
don't wanna-
industry.
don't wanna do that. So that's why they don't want to touch your hair. It's like, which ironic.
Big
Touching
seafood.
hair is expensive.
Yeah, it's not good.
But I think they're actually trying to show like,
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
It's not good.
Pastel donata.
Look at, I'm petting it.
Right.
Big problem. But they're touching. That's called sunglasses. That's.
I'd look it up. Well, you know what?
Yes, yes.
Oh, this is John Coco butter.
Hey,
Let me see if I can see it on your YouTube
That was
channel.
big, Ray. We had a nice adventure together. We went out.
See what comes up. Pastel donata. The only true original pastel donata. Portuguese egg custard. It's an egg custard. That's what it looks like. It says pastéis de nata.
I'm Chef George Mendez. I'm from Miranda Restaurant in Soho, and today I'm going to show you how to make pastéis de nata, which are Portuguese egg custard tarts. That were
My
first
mother was a
made by
tailor. My
nuns
father
and
was a
monks in the
gambling man.
19th century.
You know
So
it.
for
I'd
buffet
love to
shake,
visit it.
if
Oh yeah,
you're
man.
trying to make your own from scratch, you can. This is
Hey, I'm a point you at this real quick. Let me know if that's what you're talking about. Does it look like that? Portuguese custard tarts, pastéis de nata. Because if so, that shit looks fire.
Portuguese custard tarts. That's right. I'm gonna show
It says Portuguese custard tarts.
Are truly one of the world's most amazing tastes. Believe it or not, invented by Portuguese monks.
A tailor. So wait, so your mama could hook me up with a gangster suit, huh? I ain't never owned a suit. I've never owned a suit at all, to be honest.
And man, did they perfect this recipe. So a very sincere thank you to the Hurrah. Go ahead and start. But it's basically the simplest dough you can.
Today we're making Portuguese egg tarts, and they are so delicious and easy to do. That is amazing.
It says they're really easy to make too.
Gently roll it into a cloth, cover, and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes. For the tart, we're going to mix together one whole egg,
1 whole egg, 2 egg yolks, sugar. Okay, so it's very similar. Every bakery makes it. It's really traditional to eat it with a coffee. That shit looks good, bro.
2-inch pieces, place into a cupcake tray, and press and form into the shape. Then we want to just fill up each pastry with the egg tart. We want to place this into a 400-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes.
400 degrees or 20 to 25 minutes.
Today we're making Portuguese egg
Ooh.
tarts. So delicious and easy.
Dude, I'm a sucker for sweets, bro. And coffee.
First, we're going to get a sheet of butter.
Yeah, we're known for the coffee too. We got the beignets and coffee in the French Quarter. Oh man, if you ever came to NOLA, man, you'd love it down here, bro. like I said, man, you ever come down, you ever make it over here,
Hi everyone, in this
man,
video,
we'll
I'm
we'll
going
hit
to
NOLA,
show
bro.
you
We'll
how to
party,
place
man. We'll have a good old time.
Portuguese intact.
Yeah, and I don't you don't never have to worry about being put in any type of precarious situation, because I've been in those situations too many times myself, and I don't like it. You'd come over, man. We'd most likely just hang out, we'll play some video games, go out, hit the town, man. Maybe have a couple of drinks, sample some of the local cuisine. We'd have a good time here, man. It's just unfortunate, man, that there are certain people in my country that they just make us look bad, man. But there are a lot of good people here. A lot of them are immigrants, from other countries. Portuguese custard tart pastel de nata. Yeah, but they sprinkled it with some powdered sugar. Ooh, it looks really easy to make too. All right, brother. Look, I'm gonna cut it short because I got some stuff I need to take care of. I gotta go finish my laundry and everything. But I'm gonna try and be back on tomorrow. Um, Not really sure what time. Probably around 10ish, maybe anywhere between 10 and 12. Um, but I will definitely be on tomorrow. So just keep an eye out. Don't be a stranger. Make sure you stop in, say hello, and and I appreciate this sub, man. Until next time, it was good talking with you, man.